earlier because I accidentally pressed the button, but I'm ready. So we'll see who gets here first. Happy Friday, my loves. That was so weird. I was just moving things around and it like went live. So we'll see if anybody's ready to jump on here. Hopefully. Yay, Trevor! Trevor, you're first! Angela, wow! I was just saying I accidentally pressed the button, but I was like, okay, I'm ready. Done with my flowers! Skips, what's up? Gift, hello! Jesus only. Interesting, Jesus. If you stay around for my minute 22 lesson, you shall see why I say interesting, Jesus. Aw, I'm doing so great, Jesus only. Welcome. CJ, my love, hello. Jose, happy August to you también. Dice Golden, what's up? I get so happy when I see all of you. Brandon Bear! But I especially feel this like tug in my heart when I know that somebody's on here who shared something so vulnerable and so beautiful at the onset of them being here. And I'm just like, wow. That to me just speaks volumes to what this FriFam is about. So thank you for everybody who joins. My Brandon Bear, my Sarah baby doll, what's up? Mi Valeria, tiny sister, ¿cómo estás? Good news in the house. What's up, CJ? I want to hear this good news. Let's see what's rolling. Let's see. I'm doing fantastic, my Gift. Isn't that awesome? I love your name, Gift. TNL Connections. Ooh, saying hello to Miss Valerie. I love it, Valeria. Hello, Nicola Sunshine. Of course, I'm going to read your comment when I see it, right? Ninja Kid, what's up? I am like all yellowed out today, matching my book. I had an interview this morning. I was being interviewed. It was for a podcast, and it was interesting. It was amazing, of course. It was amazing. But we were supposed to do it yesterday, and we had some tech difficulties. It was not working out. Like, the tech was like, no. I'm not doing this today. And we're like, okay. And so for like 40 minutes, we tried, and the tech was not cooperating. So we're like, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. And so we did it today, and it was unbelievable. I'm moving stuff around, which is how I accidentally pressed live. But hey, why is everyone shifting? Not everyone. Why is everything shifting? I'm assuming you can hear me okay. Please confirm. I was trying to move my mic closer to me, but I have so many wires that my iPad almost went, and you all have been here live when I had to catch my iPad in midair and dropped that cute little microphone and lost that mic in the process. So I want things to be in place, but sometimes you don't want to mess around with them too much because the potential falling out could be worse. So let's see. Okay, I need to see what CJ is sharing. Some good news. I'm excited. My Joshi. How you doing, my Joshi? It's August, I know! Slow down time. I wish it was that easy, right? It's only when you're doing something not fun that it goes freaking slow and you're like, really? This bites. Can you like speed it up so I can get to something fun? Oh no, when you're doing something like sucky, it like drains the energy out of you, but when you're doing something fun, time goes so quick, as I'm sure so many of us have discovered. Let's see, what's up, my Molly girl? How you doing, my love? Oh, you're happy to see us all the time, Dice Golden, as we are of you. Oh yeah, let's do some coaching, Nicola Sunshine. I'm already looking forward to it. And I love that you and I can make it adaptable and flexible to your needs, your time, our time differences. So that's what I love about what you and I formulated together. It's very customized, right? And customizable to who and what and where and when. So I love it. Loving the yellow. I know, some yellow sunshine today. That's what I thought you were going to say, CJ. This is a big maraca moment. Everybody hold your ears if you're not used to this one. I'm going to really maraca it out because this is CJ's best news ever. Woo, CJ! Yes! That was loud. CJ, congratulations. That is amazing for you and your family. I am so thrilled and delighted to hear that. And it probably was a very difficult chapter. And at the same time, you probably learned so much about yourself and about your family and about your resilience and about your grit. So you go, CJ family. Yay! I had a feeling that was going to be the tremendous news. It's not just good news. It's tremendous news, my sweet soul, CJ. I'm so happy. Congratulations. So well deserved. Wow. Congratulations. You are a gift. Y'all are gifts. We are all gifts. Pun intended. That's right, my love. Mona Love, hello. I missed y'all. Do you know how much I missed you? Do you know how much I missed you? I had to say it again for emphasis. Do you know how much I missed you last week? Oh my gosh. It was really an amazing conference I was in. It was awesome. But I miss y'all. So I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. Summer school last week. Yikes. Okay. All right. Yay, you, CJ. Yes, Sarah, baby doll. Let's celebrate CJ. That is huge. Ninja, you're like a rain of sunshine in... I'm rain and sunshine. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna shine through no matter how many clouds are there. I love it. Thank you, my ninja Keith. Oh, I love the hellos. You can hear me. Oh yeah, I asked and I forgot. Thank you, Mona Love. Thank you. I ask a question and I'm like, oh, here's an answer. I love all the hellos. You can hear me loud and clear. Happy girl. Oh, TNL. That's Trevor. You're on 2 accounts. Excuse me. Double the pleasure. I love it. I love it. You love the cameo with Catherine. That was a good one. Quick, funny little thing. So Catherine, Nicola wanted a cameo and she requested it through Catherine. And Catherine and I were like, let's do it. We were together that day, obviously, that we did that live. And Catherine goes, Jovanna! Hi, Jovanna! And I'm like, Catherine, I'm Jovanna. That's Nicola. She was calling Nicola Jovanna. And so I was like, let's start over. So I pressed start over, but it didn't start over. So Nicola got the whole thing where her and I are like, no, that's Nicola, not Jovanna. It was quite funny, we thought. And I'm glad you got the humor in it because sometimes your brain just kind of goes boom, boom. I don't mind having 2 accounts, Angela. I'll answer to whatever I can anyway, as you well know. And maybe one's in another room and maybe, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I want to be in 2 accounts, truth be told. But the thing is, with technology, I'm sure this will get fixed in the future because every time I've had like a foresight into something I want in a piece of technology, it becomes available. During my conference this past weekend, I wanted to listen to my conference, but I had interviews scheduled for something else. And so I wanted to have my conference running on one computer and I wanted to do the interviews on my device and I couldn't get it to work. And I was like, why can't I have 2 devices with 2 different things? I don't know. It was like cross. And I wanted to like transcript the conference while I was doing this interview. So I was getting so annoyed that I couldn't use 2 accounts. So I kind of get having 2 accounts in my like multitasking brain, although I'm not really good at multitasking because I had to pick one. But I don't know. My brain wishes there was like sound that can come out of like one sound from each speaker. So anybody listening who's techie, figure it out, please. I want my conference to be transcribed and I want to be in a Zoom and have my interview at the same time because I don't want to miss anything in the conference, but I had a work meeting scheduled. So whatever. Everybody do your own thing. Just be here, right? That's all I care about. Happy August. It is bonkers that it's August. August. Any of you who have my newsletter, some of you get my newsletter. I also schedule it for 1010 wins. I don't know how many people know that on my newsletter list, because not everybody who's on the newsletter is part of the FriFam, and not everyone in the FriFam is part of the newsletter. But I'm gonna start putting I'm gonna pin a comment from now on with my newsletter link so that you can sign up for the newsletter, because it's like, I don't know, anybody who gets my newsletter who's seen it today, let me know. I put like little things in there, and it's become a really fun side piece for me. Yeah. It's like a side dish, right? Like, you get the FriFam here in our Fridays. You get my IG moments when I post those. And then you get a little side dish of newsletter love. That's how I'm looking at it. It's like a little side dish. Like, this is probably the meat. IG's probably the potatoes. And then newsletter is the I don't want to call it broccoli, because some people don't like broccoli. I love broccoli, but it's a little side dish. Oh my gosh, guys, I knew that was going to happen. I was getting ready to. Hold on. I got this funny little thing, and I love it because I could do like. And I wanted to announce it, but it has some like, not some fun like noises, and I taped them out. And the tape, I knew that was gonna happen. I so knew that was gonna happen. Hold on, let me laugh a little bit more, because oh no, it's getting bonkers because I think I need to put it in the other room, because it's really funny. It has like no, that's one of the ones I taped off. I'm returning this thing. It's going bonkers. I taped off 3 things that I didn't like, and I don't think they should be funny sounds because they're not funny to me. But let's see if it works. No, that's not a funny one. I think because I taped these, those are the ones that are going off. I'm glad you're laughing. I'm laughing too, even though I'm a little embarrassed. I think I'm turning really red. But it has. Okay, let me take the tape off. Maybe that'll make. No! That's not me burping, I promise. You can tell it's this. Oh my god, shut up. I think I should take the tape off because it has like a clap, and I thought I'm so glad you're laughing because I'm embarrassed. Hold on, it's gonna have some embarrassing ones. Hold on, if it comes undone. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I got it for the clap. It backfired. This backfired so bad. I really wanted it for other reasons, like the. See, it's the drum. Saved by the bell. This is a return. Okay, my quote of the day. I'm getting hot and I'm blushing because I'm so embarrassed. I had a feeling that was going to happen because I taped it down. I'm like, yes, this is good. And then all of a sudden it like burped on its own. I'm like, this is not good. So you saw I wasn't even touching it and it was burping. So if you hear any more belching sounds, you know it's this, okay? Let me find my quote and shut up. Oh my god, that is so not funny, but I can't help but laugh. Okay, here's a quote. Oh, it's perfect right now, actually. It's Perfect. Not to spoil the ending, but you can stop worrying. The universe! Isn't that a great one? I'm so glad you guys are laughing with me. Some laughing moments, we'll take them, right? I can't take myself too seriously, even though I'm like, oh no bathroom humor here. And then that's the one that goes off. But look, stop worrying about it. Like, seriously, just laugh. I could be, like, if that would have happened to me a few years ago, I would have been like, oh my God. Imagine on one of my first lives, guys, to my OGs, I would have been like, stop the live! And now, luckily, thankfully, I can laugh about it because I kind of got a giggle out of it at my own expense. But stop worrying about things, guys. The universe wants to let you know that it's going to be okay, right? It's gonna be all right, right? What's that saying we've often said on this channel? Everything is gonna be okay. And if it's not okay, it's not the end, right? Everything ends up okay. If it's not okay, it's not the end, right? It's like, we gotta take life a little bit more, like, light-heartedly and just have a little more fun with it. And I say this often in different ways because it's such a key component, in my opinion, to how you show up in the world, to how you're received in the world, to how much fun you have in your life, to how much fun others have with you in their lives. Like, I just feel like we gotta let so much stuff go, right? We gotta let so much stuff go. And, it's simple, but it's not always easy. Ding, 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 ding. I finally got it. Do I try to clap for myself or is it going to burp again? That's not even the burping. Look. I'm pressing the clap and it's burping because the burping is the one that's like under here. So next time you worry, think of me burping. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Yes, my Brandon Bear, you do it. Thank you. Everything's gonna be alright, y'all. For all of you, who have been through some struggles and some difficulties and some challenges and some moments. We're okay. We're thankfully okay. We've made it through so many difficult moments, right? My CJ love, remember where you were 6 months ago and where you are now and where you're going next week. And it's like, we have to remember it's gonna be okay. And that struggle, that challenge, that fiasco, that embarrassing moment, it's gonna be a blip. It's gonna be a blip on your radar. It's gonna be a blip on your life. It's gonna be a blip in your life. A blip. It's gonna be a blip. And it's gonna make who you are. And I say this often because it begs saying it often. It's like, we worry and we think we need to worry in order to seem like we care. But worrying isn't caring. Worrying is not trusting. We have to trust. And we are powerful when we trust. Thank you, Brandon. I, out of the corner of my eye, saw we are powerful. And that's why I wanted to do that little video last week because, yes, it was part of our live. But it's like, sometimes we just need the reminder. And I wanted that to be a standalone because you need not go through like an hour and a half of like, what's up? If you just want that little reminder of like, I'm powerful. I am trusting the process. I am trusting the journey. I am trusting God for me and for you. It is who it is. I am putting my trust in that everything is going to be okay. The universe, God, Allah, a Buddha, or the thousands of beautiful gods that you worship if you're Indian. It's like I believe that. I believe that now, right? I believe that now, and why I want to make sure that that is part of our everyday, day to day, right? I am powerful. I am power. I have power. My voice is powerful. My aura is powerful. My perspective is powerful. My history is powerful. My future is powerful. And yes, I want to borrow from last week's video, the week before's lesson, because I think we need to keep that front and center always. And that is how we endure the challenges or the difficulties or the problems or the issues or the not so fun moments or the shame or the guilt, right? Or the fear, because those are all going to happen and we don't know when and we don't know how, but it's not a if, it's a when, right? It's a when it happens. That's when we have to prove that we are in ourselves to show up despite the embarrassing moment, despite the heckling or the judgment or the trolling or the obnoxious people around us at any given time, right? So I want to thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you, to be part of your journey, to be part of your lives. Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor. And I say it often because I never want anyone to ever doubt the honor that it is for me to be here with you every Friday. It's a true honor that I uphold and cherish. And I need to ensure that if you allow me this privilege, that I can be of service to you. And this is how I know how. And so, minute 22, lesson of the week. And it's a little challenging for me, this lesson, only because I had it earlier in the week and I wrote it down in my journal, which will soon be completed. I'm near the very end of it. I only have a couple more pages. And it came to me in my morning meditation. I journaled about it, that this was going to be my next Friday. Had I not journaled about it, I would have came up with another lesson. But I think it's very pertinent and it's very timely. And I think I'm going to go with it. It's a little... what's the word? It's a little, what's the word? It's a little unconventional to speak like this. I typically don't speak like this on my channel. I will mention it, but from my perspective. But now I want to have your perspective, okay? And you'll see what I mean in a moment. So a couple weeks ago, I asked you, what is power? And so many of you had so many beautiful responses. This week, I want to ask you, if you feel comfortable, I want to ask you if we can now clear the chat, and I'll come back to it. If we can now clear the chat, if we can put in the chat, if you feel comfortable, and if you so choose, who do you believe in? What higher power, what creator, who's your creator, For me, it is God. And I want to ask this, and this is not about religion, okay? This is interesting. It's not about religion. It's about faith. It's about trust. And if you feel comfortable and you want to put it in the chat, I ask only because there was a time in my life where I didn't know, right? I didn't believe. I didn't trust. I didn't have faith. I questioned everything. I questioned my purpose. I questioned my role, my life. I didn't get why I was here. I didn't understand that God had a different intention and purpose for my life. I didn't know that this is what I was going to be doing in the future. I didn't know I was going to have this beautiful FriFam and this beautiful Friday to share things that have helped me. So I didn't see the purpose of my life. I didn't see why I was here, and it was very frustrating time for me, and it was difficult. And so thank you for all of you who are able to identify who you believe in, and if it is God, amazing. If it's another word or significance or entity or universe, whatever it is, what I honor is that you believe in something. That is the reason why I'm asking. You believe in something. I, not to sound rude, don't care who you believe in. And that's not in a rude way. It's because I believe we all have different beliefs, right? This world is massive and it needs massive hugs, regardless of who you believe in, or regardless of what you believe in, or your race, color, gender. Like it should not matter, right? And this is why it's a difficult topic, because in a lot of different parts of the world, they make it seem like it should matter. And in my world, and the world I want to put forth, I don't think that should be an inhibitor in how or who shows up in this world, because there's ample space, as crowded as we are in this world, there's ample space for all of us. And as long as you believe in good, and as long as you believe in a better world, then there's space for all of us. And that's why I wanted to have this dialogue, because for me, God, for a lot of you who say God or Jesus or Lord or Buddha or Allah or universe, or if you don't believe, there is a place for all of us. And maybe you're in your journey of believing, as I was in mine, right? It's a process. You have to find it for you. No one can tell you. Sometimes your parents will be like, you're going to church with me, which is what my parents did with me. And I was born and raised, I don't think I was born Catholic. I guess I was raised Catholic, but I was born going to church, right? To the Catholic Church. But that was what was believed in my household. And then there were moments I was like, well, I don't know, right? And I questioned it. And I think a lot of people go through their journey of wanting to understand what the different religions are and what the different spiritual beliefs are. And I think that's powerful, because just because our parents were something and our previous generations were something doesn't mean that that is what we align with. And there's been plenty of stories and examples where people change, their belief system, or, transition into another one. And so I wanted to open this dialogue because I think it's important that regardless of what we believe in, or who we believe in, or how we believe, or how that manifests, that there's this place in our heart that welcomes everybody. Because this world needs more unity. And unity can only come when there's acceptance. And acceptance can only come when there's understanding. And understanding can only come when there's an openness and a willingness to understand others. And To me, that is powerful. To be able to allow other people to be and do as they wish for good. Always the underlying I would love to set forth and see in our world, then it allows for us to grow and to evolve and to become better and to have more compassion and more empathy and more allowance for others to be proud of who they are, as we should be proud of who we are. And because it's different doesn't mean that it's a negative. On the contrary, the differences are beautiful. And when you can understand somebody else's culture and country, and when you can understand somebody else's, path and history, and why they are the way they are, and why we are the way we are, then that mutual understanding and that mutual agreement that we can allow each other to be who we came on this earth to be, then that is how this human species evolves and progresses forward. And that is powerful. Talking about power, so I want to invite us all to remember that our differences can be the very thing that unites us. And our differences are the very things that make us unique and special and powerful. So thank you for sharing who you believe in, and thank you for sharing your willingness to have difficult conversations, because again, this conversation in a lot of rooms is taboo, and hence why I was like, oh, but it came to me in my morning meditation that I really wanted to speak into this, because again, it's not about religion, it's about faith. Having faith in something, someone greater and grander than you. That faith is what will drive you and keep you going in those difficult moments. So all those difficult moments I experienced in my own life, I think were worse because I didn't believe in something, or I didn't have faith in the outcome. I didn't believe that it could turn around for me. And that is very much a topic in my book. And I very much say, I don't care who or what you believe in, but believe in something. Believe in yourself for certain. And believe that something bigger is inside you, driving you to step into the world the way they, he, she, not a pronoun thing, but a reality, right? You can believe in a goddess, you can believe in a god. You could believe in the universe and the galaxy and the stars and the angels, and I don't care what pronoun that is. Not disrespectfully. It's not a disrespect. It's just, it doesn't matter to me. I can be in a room with all of the above and want to learn more about what I don't know. And that approach to life and living and others, it's just a relief, right? It's just an opportunity to come together. I'm glad I went with this today. It wasn't easy. I'm not going to say it was easy. Because we never know what we say or how we say it and how that can impact or affect someone. And it's never coming from a place of wanting to negatively affect anybody, but it is coming from a place of wanting to have the difficult dialogues. Because when we have the difficult dialogues, our our heart expands, our understanding, our mind, our brain, our perspective, they expand. And in a world where we're so contracted, conflicted, expansion feels better, looks better, seems better, glows better. And so thank you for, again, all of you who put in who you believe in. And this is a conversation or a dialogue or just an opportunity to learn more about one another without it affecting how we see each other, right? And that is powerful. So when we go off into the world and when we hear things and see things, all of that need not play into how we treat each other. Because kindness, respect, dignity, it should always be offered to everybody. And the good in the world will prevail. Y'all, thank you. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to go in a place that isn't always comfortable and certainly nothing I've ever spoken about in the past. So to have this opportunity with you all is really, really incredible. So I hope that's okay. I want to acknowledge you all. I see that Alitza is here. Welcome, my baby love. We've missed you. It's nice to have you back. And I'm sure that it's divine timing for you and everything that you are putting forth. And I'm sorry for your grandmother's health issues. And at the same time, it's beautiful that you get these moments with her, right? Not everyone has borrowed moments. And so honor it, treasure it, milk it, be with her, hold her hand, listen to her stories, and just cherish every single moment. And it's just perfect. The quote of the day, which Mona, thank you for putting it in the chat. Not to spoil the ending, but you can stop worrying. The universe. Ooh. Gideon, do you have any belts? I don't know what that means. I had Taekwondo belts. I think I got to be green. That was a green belt. But I don't know what belts means, aside from the ones you wear around your pants. That sounds like a quote I can say to everyone, as you very well should, my beautiful Jose. And thank you for the super chats. I saw Jose, and I saw my Nicolas-san, and I saw Spider-Man! Will! Hello, Spider-Man! Thank you! Oh my gosh, that was such a fun little moment we had. Thank you, my Spider-Man. I receive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your beautiful generosities, everybody. Nira! Oh my gosh, I see you, Nira. Thank you, my love. How's it going with you? It's beautiful to have you back. Hopefully you're still here. If not, I'll thank you in IG. So thank you to everybody for your beautiful contributions to the channel, which in theory it was a great idea. In execution, it's not quite working out for me yet. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Oh. Oh, my parents are doing great, my Brandon Bear. Thank you for always asking about them. Thank you. And they always ask about you. They know it's Friday before, like, I do. They're like, it's Friday tomorrow. They get so happy because they all love you so much. Whew. Yes, of course, we love Catherine Norland so much. Of course we do. It's hot in here, and this is why we couldn't do the Friday with Catherine in here. Oscar, my husband, was like, "Oh no, you are not putting her in that sweat box," and like here I am, sweating it out. But hey, I get like really like in my little space with you guys, so I love it in here despite the heat. And I forgot my fan because I was so concerned with this. I could use a ray of sunshine. I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm and I am really anxious. You know what, my Sarah baby doll love? I'll tell you. Thunderstorms can be a little frightening. And what's beautiful about thunderstorms is that they lighten the atmosphere to allow for the rainbow to shine through. So we can be fearful of the storms or we can look forward to the rainbows. It's up to each and every single one of us. So choose wisely. Happy birthday to Grandma in Heaven, Sarah, baby doll. Vyas, hello, welcome back. What advice do you have for those whose life is unexpectedly disrupted by stuff like an injury? Oh, that's a good question, Vyas. What advice do I have? Be still. Be still. Allow yourself to heal. There's a reason that you need to take a pause and focus on healing. Because only when you stop can you understand what isn't getting through the noise. And when life is busy and when we have lots of things happening, we can't focus on the still moments. And I think oftentimes an injury can be a blessing in disguise, as painful and as interruptive as it can be. It allows for those moments where we can like dig deep and find our courage, our strength, our stillness, our calmness, our resolve, our need for healing. And it could be healing from the injury, but oftentimes it's healing from something deeper. So my advice is to be still. Allow the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, Goddess, to work their magic in your stillness. That's what I would say, Vyas. Thank you for a great question. Spider-Man, it's so nice to have you here, my love. Oh, okay. So Nicola, you saw it. Brandon Bear, if you didn't see the newsletter, can you check your spam for me, please, and let me know? Because sometimes if you don't accept it, it goes into spam. And especially because I put lots of links, and I learned yesterday in a class, like an email class, you're not supposed to put a lot of links and graphics in your emails or else it gets bumped into spam. I'm like, but I want links and graphics in my newsletter. Like, why do I have to do what you tell me, Mr. Spam Reporter? And I get it. They're trying to protect our inboxes. But I'm not spamming. I'm putting cute, like, quotes and sayings and videos. And so, spam, please. Let me know, please. I'm glad you guys laughed with me and not at me, although you probably laughed at me, but that's okay. We got a good chuckle out of it. Woo! Ralita making moves. Congrats on everything. I can't give you a clap because it'll burp. I really wanted to use the clapper. And it has a want. Hold on. Do I try it? Let me see if it works. Oh, gosh. Let me see if it works. That one worked. I'm afraid of everything else, though. That one worked. That's what that was. This little machine is a... Maybe if I give it another shot and just take the tape off, but I'm not doing it right now. I'm glad you're cracking up, Sarah Baby Doll. See? I'm glad you guys are laughing. It shows us all that we could just use more of a chuckle in our lives. I was red. I was red. I was the color of this thing. I'm laughing again just thinking about how embarrassed I probably... And years ago I would have been like... I'm laughing because I'm back in the chat. Okay, let me fast forward. Keep it. Oh, you want me to keep it, Jose? You want me to keep it? Do you guys want me to keep it? Or is it like too cheesy? I don't know. It's kind of funny as long as I don't sound like it's me burping and... Okay, you guys vote. Do you want me to keep it and just be careful with the sounds I don't like, or do I return it? We'll see. I'm like going back to comments I already saw, but they're so funny. Okay, let's see. Where do I have belts? Oh, that's the one I don't know what that meant. Maybe if you're still here, you can let me know what belts means. Or bells. Maybe it's bells. I don't think it has a bell. It has a whistle. Oh, that one didn't work. Okay. You're laughing hard right now. Okay. We love you, Ralitza. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Am I here? Where am I? You had to remind yourself last night that you are powerful. Yes, you are. In 5 years, I'm going to be Christian. I'm going to be Catholic. Oh, interesting. I don't know how that works, but hey. Dominique, hello. Hope you're still here. Oh, I appreciate you, Brandon Bear, and everybody here. I look like your church friend. I think you've told me that before. Okay, minute 22. Oh, these are the comments I was trying to get to. Ya tú sabes. Ay, Jose, ya tú sabes. Don't be scared about a new school year. The butterflies are excitement. Look at it that way. Remember, the body doesn't know, the mind doesn't know whether you're excited or fearful. So remember, be excited. And the fear will diminish. It won't go away, but focus on the excitement. And that helps a lot, oftentimes. You got to remind yourself often. Okay. Oh, skips. I'll come back to that in a moment. Sean Starlight. Oh, interesting. Why do, Sean Starlight says, why do people who are rich get treated better than poor and homeless people? That some of us that are poor and homeless get treated like bad, like trash. Well, everybody's got their reason. But I think at the root of it, it's because there's a sense that they're better than somebody else. And so I think when we think we're better than other people, we exude that like potential disrespect and unkindness because you feel you're above. And so I am grateful that I feel we're all equal, regardless of your monetary gains. And you say hello to everybody. And that was something my grandma was very big. And I've said it before, where she would make sure that we said hello to everybody in the room, regardless, right? We walk down the street, you say hello from the homeless person to the garbage collector to, you know, the person in the suit. And I think what happens also, which is sad, because in LA, we have a big homeless population. And in LA, the homeless population from years ago when I first moved here is very different than the homeless population today. So it used to be where you would see the homeless people and they'd be like, hey, have a beautiful day. And they'd be positive and kind and uplifting. And now it's really sad. But a lot of the homeless people are a little aggressive and oftentimes dangerous, and you can't tell who's what. So there is this fear because you are in your human instincts are to want to protect yourself. And when you see someone who is unstable and someone who is unpredictable, there is an immediate sense of like protective mechanism. So I am guilty of this. I have to admit, I used to walk through Santa Monica and I knew all the homeless people because I lived there with my roommate, and we would be like, hey Charles, how you doing, Charles? He's like, it's a beautiful day to be alive in Santa Monica today. And it would be beautiful. That would be the experiences we would have with the homeless people, or the people experiencing homelessness in Santa Monica. Now, you don't know if they're going to lash out. So because you've heard enough stories, there is this fear. And I think once some of these people get treatment, then maybe our treatment towards them can also change, because it takes both, right? We can't lessen our fear if we still feel the threat. And they can't lessen their threat if they don't have the capacity to remove that aggressive instinct that a lot of them now have. So it's a huge topic. And Sean Starlight, thank you. Again, it's a difficult conversation, and it's difficult to have because it's like the chicken or the egg, right? So many need treatment, but they need homes. And homelessness is such a huge reality, not just in this city, but in the States, and from what I've heard in other countries as well. So I wish I was better equipped to give you a better answer. I also wish I had more of an impact on helping resolve this issue that is very important to me, because when I see homelessness, it hurts my heart. And that's the only thing I feel like I can do right now is I send them love. So I secretly just what's the word? I garner as much love in my heart, and I send it to them when I pass by them, when I'm driving, when I'm walking, when whatever the case may be. And I think that's a little something that's not so little that we can all do. Because in the end, we all need more love. And a lot of the homeless people on the streets haven't gotten that love. And they've been shunned because it's just a real world unfortunate reality. And so, Sean, that's a very deep and poignant question that I wish more of us would try to answer, and not from a political place, but from a human betterment place. And so if you have any thoughts or ideas, I would love to hear them. Anybody else who thinks, there's a potential contribution that could help our cities and states and countries do better with the homelessness situation, then those are conversations I really would like to have, because only when we have them can we make progress, and progress is needed. And I would love to be in that room somehow, some way, just because we all have ideas, right? And I think it takes being in a big room with a lot of people that you can hear each other's ideas for us to move forward. Another big topic that I think needs to be brought to the forefront with the citizens, not just the politicians. I wasn't expecting this live to go in that direction, but hey, if you have a question and I can contribute to maybe helping us have a different perspective or greater perspective or more awareness around it, then that's what I signed up for, didn't I? Okay, here we go. In God, I love your conviction. I believe in the FriFam. I believe in myself. I believe in the world. CJ, you led with God, but those. Can I just maraca moment that? I'm going to do this little maraca just because I'm in a more tranquil space given the conversations we've had today. But CJ, I believe in God. I believe in the FriFam. I believe in myself. I believe in the world. And you know what I believe in? I believe that each and every single one of you who believes that, watch out, world. Watch out, world. That's what I believe. Again, it's about faith. I have so much belief in all of you, every single one of you. I just want you to remember how much somebody believes in you in those moments that perhaps might be a little doubtful. Ooh, powerful, Jose. Also believe in the universe and intuition. And yes, God, Jesus, Lord, whatever. Just again, believe in something. And definitely believe in yourself, because when you have belief, you have gumption. And when you have gumption, you have direction. And when you have direction, you have purpose. And when you have purpose, you are on a mission. And that at the end of the day, it's mission driven people, humans that contribute to this world. So belief. Ooh, conscious. Ooh, you guys got deep. Yes, unity. We all are a human race who live in this world. I love it. Ah, Ralitza, it's so good to have you here. I feel your energy. I feel your beautiful energy from afar, and it feels real close. Interesting how that is, isn't it? Oh, Nicola, those beautiful teardrops. They're in all of us. Interesting how you described tears as beautiful. I'm not so certain any of us would have described them in that manner when we first came on here as the FriFam. So thank you for acknowledging the beauty in the tears. I'll say we do need more unity, acceptance, compassion, and love. Absolutely. So much so. I believe in my teardrops. Ooh, CJ, that's powerful. Embrace your power that you believe in. Brandon Bear. Yes, Brandon Angela says. Powerful is such a strong word, and I love that. Yes, because it's in you. It's in you. I love where we've all elevated to. I love where we've all elevated to. I feel a different energy amongst us all. I really do. I feel like since that talk a couple weeks back, talking about power and powerfulness, I feel this air of like self acceptance and self assurance that is very powerful. And that's what makes you walk a little more upright. And that's what makes you speak with a little bit more strength and conviction. I guess conviction is a word of the day, but I love that. I love that. And remember that always, right? Just come back to your power. Yes, how beautiful. And I think that is speaking directly to my Sarah baby doll, our Sarah baby doll. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. That is powerful. It's quite honestly a mic drop. So thank you, Vyas, for putting that in the chat. I won't mention names. You know, thank you for that, Ralitza, because I think that at a very early age, we need to learn that name calling isn't appropriate or appreciated or necessary. However, that is what bullies, trolls, haters lean into. Words that are mean and disrespectful and unnecessary. And so sometimes we can have an opinion and not soil it with name calling, because everybody's got a different perspective. And for everybody you like or don't like, there's going to be somebody who likes or dislikes, right? And so when we name call and when we are derogatory towards others, then it opens the door for others to be derogatory towards us. And I think when you are respectful and understanding that everyone's got their perspective, whether we agree or disagree, that should not be the thing that determines, superiority. It's respect that somebody else thinks differently that should garner the accolades, that should garner the admiration. And so in a world where we can be divided by certain beliefs, accepting that other people think differently is what I believe needs to prevail. So I like that you have an opinion. I like that you have a perspective. And I also like that you were respectful in how you delivered it. And it's not about making it political. It's about making it all right for us to believe the way we believe. And we, again, I touched on a topic that is oftentimes said, politics and religion, you don't talk about those in a room. And I broke those two rules right now. But I hope that my delivery, my tone, my intention was received in the manner in which it was intended, which was to have a conversation and a dialogue about differences being okay. And just because you think differently doesn't mean, and no pun intended, although this has happened, doesn't mean you throw rocks at somebody else, right? I didn't mean that what is it? You can't throw rocks at a glass door or glass castle or whatever the saying is, right? Because it allows for a disrespectful act to become commonplace. And throwing rocks at anybody is deplorable. And to permit that to prevail in a society is heinous. and I'm not talking literally, I'm talking figuratively. We need not pick up a rock and throw it ever at anybody, because that opens a door for rocks to be thrown at you. And that is unacceptable. In a society that is meant to coexist, picking up a rock should never be an answer to resolving an issue. So, I invite us all to be mindful of our words and how we say them, because for every person that agrees with you, there might be a person that disagrees. And disagreement, or a different perspective, is not a bad thing. But we also need to allow people to be able to voice their opinions without being afraid of having rocks thrown at them. So, and as you know, this is not an easy topic for me, but it's been weighing on my heart. And every so often, I feel like I gotta go there. And every so often, I'm blessed that I have so many of you that permit me to go to these difficult corners in our hearts, in our realities. Okay, everybody. So I'm a little bit past the hour as usual. It's just too easy to have this time with you, and I do get a little I don't know what the word is, selfish. It's like I want more of it. And you all make me so happy, and you guys just fill me in so many ways that I don't want to let go, right? But I know that I want so many of you to Skips, can we talk about that next week, about exercise and energy? Because if I start talking about that, I think I will run over by a lot. So if it's okay, I think it's a very important discussion, and I want to give it its due time and space. So I would love to talk about that next week, if that's okay. I love how you all believe in each other. I love how you're putting in the comments such beautiful reminders that you have a squad. You have a squad in your corner. You have the FriFam cheering you on, supporting you, and that is priceless. It's priceless. So, that is beautiful. And from every corner of the earth, we have an opportunity to send love to each other. And I love that, Mona. Please do believe in yourself before all others. It's empowering. It sure is. I love that. I'm glad that the lesson resonated. And Vyas, hopefully you were here for my response to your question about unexpected disruptions in life. And let's give a big, massive hug to our grandmas, wherever they are, here on earth, up in heaven, in your heart. If they're near or far, you can still hug them. So, grandmas are the best. I always look for the rainbow. despite being fearful of the thunderstorms, right, Brandon Bear, Sarah Baby Doll Love? Ah, Dominic, thank you. I receive. All right, everybody. I am in awe of every single one of you. I love you tremendously. I thank my lucky stars every day for you all. And thank you for your patience while I continue to do some very uncomfortable things so that I can bring something really cool into fruition this fall, which is here before we know it. So more details will come about, but I'm really tucked away behind my desk in my office, putting something really cool together that I hope will benefit so many people around the world. And for that reason, thank you for your patience in my responding back to your comments. I love them. I read them all. I will respond to them all. But thank you for that latitude in giving me that little bit of space to respond when I can switch gears. Because if I go into YouTube, woo, it's all over, y'all. I'm a YouTube fiend at heart. So I have to monitor my appearances in there in the chat. Because, man, it's easy to get lost in such beautiful comments. So thank you. Keep them coming. Just thank you for the patience and understanding. You get mine and Catherine's newsletters. Awesome, Nicola. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the newsletter. And thank you, Nicola, for all the super chats. My Sarah Baby Doll Love, my Angela Wow, my Jose, my Spider-Man, all of you. Thank you. Oink, oink. Did I do an oink, oink sound? I don't know. Oh, you found my newsletter in your spam box. Oh, good. So there's going to be a few in there. Go find them and white list them so that they can go into your inbox. So you have been getting go check them out. They're hopefully fun, and if they're not, let me know if you don't like my newsletters. I'm okay with critique and feedback. It's part of making them better, and I've only been doing them for a few months, so it's not too late. So let me know. Oh, keep it. Okay, so you guys are okay with me keeping it. Okay. I'm going to remove the tape because I think that's what's making it go bonkers. But I'm going to do it off screen, off camera, because I don't want any weird sounds coming. I'll be so embarrassed if other ones. Keep it. Okay, keep it. Bro, sounds like oink oink. Laughter is definitely the best medicine. Okay, so you guys like it. Okay. The FriFam has spoken. Keep it. Woo! I love it. Okay, it's being kept. I know. I love that about the Mann videos, right? It doesn't matter whether you're the janitor or the CEO. Everyone is a human. What happened to those days? What days, Jose? Oh, that maybe people don't treat each other fairly. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I didn't know if you were talking about Dhar Mann videos. Guys, I'm telling you, you guys are too much fun. It's hard for me to want to say goodbye. And your comments are so good. It's hard for me to want to stop rating them. So that's y'all's fault that I go over. Hold on. This one's bothering me. That's your fault. You guys are too awesome. Treat everyone with respect and dignity because you never know what they're going through. CJ, my love, let me tell you, you're a new man. You're a new young man. Oh, man, I can't believe CJ's a man. My little CJ has grown into quite the man. Setting judging aside, I think we also have to use our internal intuition. Do people give us a vibe that something is off, meaning putting us in danger? You're right. Oh, Angela. Can we all say this? We need to give the world back to God. That, is powerful. Yes, I think God needs to be back in control. Again, fill in your creator's reference. But like this week, we had that awful earthquake in Russia. And we got the tsunami warnings here in California. And so we had to prepare to, they were saying evacuate, but we didn't think it was going to reach here. But it's a sort of thing that you want to kind of be prepared. So I did pack us like an evacuate. And Oscar calls me. He's like, I don't know if you heard, but there's a tsunami warning in the area, or advisory, watch, whatever the sequence was. And, you know, pack us a bag. And I'm like, for a tsunami? How do you prepare for a tsunami? Like, we know earthquakes, we know I know hurricanes, I know earthquakes, hurricanes, fires we had, but a tsunami? How do you prepare for that, right? And I was just like, what the heck? So early in the week, we went through that little bit of a scare, as so many people on this side of the world did, and I hope Hawaii and Russia and everybody's doing okay. Thankfully, it wasn't what it could have been. Thankfully, we don't need any more destruction, and thankfully, hopefully, everybody's okay. But as well, and then I'm gonna close out on this, okay, guys? I'm gonna show you one other little surprise why this week has been a lot, but. We welcomed, and I hope, do I go to the end to make sure, Mona, Angela, you guys are okay? Oh, there is no way I can read that many comments and stay on here. I hope you guys are okay. Do you have another few minutes? I just want to show you what has transpired in the Guzman's house. That's my husband's last name, and it's mine, but I go by Vidal. But if you guys are okay, I want to show you a little something. JC! Hi, JC! JC! It's nice to see you, JC. I'm glad I went. Oh, good, Angela. Okay. And Mona, I know sometimes you have plans, understandably so. So if you need to go, I totally get it. And so sorry. It's just so easy to be with you guys. I want to show you the latest addition to the Guzman house. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. Are you ready? You guys know Missy, right? That's not Missy. That's not Missy. That's Lalo. So, little Lalo is supposed to be Missy's boyfriend. But they're not getting along. And so this week, I know, we got another bunny. This week, we have been trying to bring these two together. And they're not having it. They are fighting like cats and dogs. So this week has been stressful. Look, and unlike Missy, who doesn't let me pet her, she lets Oscar pet her, but Missy is like, I get near her, and she's like, "Wah!" And she like runs away. She loves me, but she like runs away. Lalo sits next to me for 2 hours plus, and he just sits next to me like that for 2 hours. And for 2 hours, he was there with me. Look, right next to me. He's half the size of Missy. Look at him. He's tiny, tiny, tiny. And so we thought they were going to get along. We bonded them professionally. So they were, at a bonding event for 10 days. And then they came home and they're like, "Wow!" And we're like, so that's another reason why I haven't been in the comments, because I'm trying to keep them separated. And we had to come up with all these strategies. Look, they came in all cute. Look at them. That's a video. Look at them looking all cute next to each other. That's how they came in. Now, they can't be in the same room. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Oscar, when he brought them home. Yeah, watch your language, Skips. But yeah, so another reason why there's been so much going on this week. It's really interesting because I'm like, now I know what it's like to have two kids. Not really. But two bunnies is intense and it's a lot of work. And I don't know why we did it. We thought it was going to be good companionship for Missy. Oh no, they're not having it. So that's what I've been doing. Playing referee between the two. Okay, everybody. So now that you know our whereabouts, yes, we got a new bunny, Lalo. And I hear that they're oh my god, sorry, give me a second. And if you need me to block anyone, please let me know. I will block quicker than you can say block. What? It's true. I'm a quick blocker. As I recommend you be as well. You don't like someone's energy? Block. Quick. No questions asked. Because it's your energy you're protecting. It's your own bubble you got to protect. And if somebody wants to like infringe on your bubble, block. That's all you got to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, they are cute together, but they can't be together. So we're hopefully working towards getting them together. So we'll see. We'll see. So I will keep you updated how that goes. But right now, cats and dogs. I never thought. I thought it was going to be like, oh, we all love each other. And mommy and daddy and the two little bunnies love each other. Oh no. Not our reality. If anyone's ever had bunnies, you probably know what that's like. So, all right, everybody. Stay light and bright. Lead the way, my loves. It's y'all's world. Y'all's world. Lead the way. You got some beautiful, big, bright spirits. And I trust in each and every single one of you to lead the way. I believe in you. We all believe in you. We all believe in each other. And just like that, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I love you lots. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Brandon Bear, the singing bowl is not right here. I realized I moved it across the room because I was moving things around and I didn't want it to break, so it's not even near me. So I know, I was thinking that too while I was talking. I'm like, I should sing bowl sing. If you want a little singing bowl action and you want me to go grab it, I don't mind, but I would have to go get it. So I don't know. I'm happy to ring the bowl if that's what you want. But all right, my loves. It looks like we're gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll get the singing bowl for next time. Everybody, thank you. Happy Friday. Yes, singing bowl? Singing bowl? I think we need a little singing bowl. If you can stay for a little singing bowl, I'm gonna go grab it. Bunnies are my favorite animal. They were mine too until they fight like cats and dogs. I'm going to get the singing bowl. 2 seconds, everybody. 2 seconds, if that's cool. 1 second. Hold on. I got to climb. Hold on. Hold on. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze. Hold on. Hold on. I told you it was a little far. And I had the thought before the live to grab it and put it in the little corner I have it in. And I didn't do it. It totally escaped my brain because I was taping up this little red box that was a total fiasco. And now I got the singing bowl. So, uh-oh. Everybody take a deep breath. We need it. We need it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving these conversations today, for being courageous, for being powerful, for being accepting. Thank you. I'm glad you guys wanted the singing bowl, Brandon Bear. Thank you. You guys can always ask. Sometimes you just need a little singing bowl. Remember to breathe, 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 breathe. And I love you all. Happy Friday, happy weekend, yay. And till next week. Love you lots. Bye for now.